Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports on this very special program. When a seed in his What are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, BA, they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. They've got Hassan Whiteside, and it's Allen in at the shooting guard. Here's Robertson to the paint. Ooh, poked away. And here they come. Rose with it. Now Whiteside defending. Rose, the pass to Shays. Now Howard. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know, this is where Howard does the most damage. With his height and length and athleticism, how do you guard him inside?
Allen outside. Jacks up a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Drew. Pass to Howard. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Whiteside. Howard's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Down low. Here's Allen. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
No hesitation, no fear in Allen. I mean, he'll go right at those big fellas.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. So both free throws good from Allen.
When you send somebody like him to the line, it's pretty much easy money.
Pass to Drew. Rose outside. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding. They're getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Allen can't get it to go.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
And the Celtics in possession here. After the basket by Louisville. Wallace, the pass to Allen. No good on the three.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Rose. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Whiteside can't get it to go.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Louisville working the ball around now. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Hagan. Pass to Robertson. They set the screen. To the inside. Inside. Here's Chase. Up and in on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. 5th best, Boston.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Here's Robertson. Turned in an outstanding game against Oklahoma City. Here's Whiteside. Howard grabs the miss.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
Ginobili, pass to Rose. Clock at 6. Puts up a deep three. Not going to go that time.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Wallace, the pass to Whiteside. Good. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Vintage Howard right there, reminding us why he used to compete in the dunk contest.
Whiteside with a screen on Rose. Nice shot by Whiteside. Whiteside's got his second bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Pass to Shays. From deep, Rose. Pure from three-point range.
It was once a weakness, his outside shot, but for Rose now, he's lethal from outside. He's worked really hard to become so.
Down low. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
I'm being told we've got Shams Charania on the line with a developing story. Shams, what's the scoop?
Thank you, B.A. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They pulled off a blockbuster deal, I'm told, landing Cade Cunningham. They wanted a star to build around, and Cade was the exact type of long playmaker they were looking for. He should be a great fit for this organization.
Always great to hear from you, Shams. Thanks so much. Pass to Robertson. There's the screen by Whiteside to the inside. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
And Hassan Whiteside in this deep, he's great at getting inside and finishing with force.
Time called here. The Liberty decide to talk it over. So Boston ends up going with a new group. On defense, the Celtics. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Love.
Boy, inside, the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Oh, no good. The Liberty have gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Thomas passes to Beal. And here's Hayward. Love, a screen on Brooks. Back to Beal. Shot clock at 5. And the three-pointer goes. Now it's a 3-point Louisville lead.
Beal's got such a fluid shooting motion. It really helps him on those catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Pass to Adams.
Liberty foul. Rodney Duval. First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Boston now. Now Suggs. Adams with a screen on Thomas. 4 on the clock. The 3 from Suggs.
Boy, Thomas, a pesky defender. He enjoys putting pressure on the opponent, making him uncomfortable.
Hayward, the pass to Love. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a 3-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Louisville.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Thomas. Hayward outside to the paint. Here's Love. That one's good, and it's Hayward with the setup. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. .136 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
Now here's Suggs. Still no points. Oh, a screen on Thomas. Suggs with it, and that's Love picking him up defensively. And finished off by Bowl.
Really good screen that time. Then Bowl with the quick roll.
Thomas outside. It's Beal on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Beal's got 5 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Mobley, no good. Louisville leading by 8. Pass to Beal. This one for 3. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Suggs to the middle. Here's Adams. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
15 seconds left to play in the first. Beal with it. Give him 8 points now. That three's off the mark. Here's Mobley. And so it's Louisville with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back after this. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen from Louisville, what do you guys think?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and the reserves delivered.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Derrick Rose, and it's Shays in at the power forward position. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, BA, it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
And for Boston, they've got Dylan Brooks, and it's Wallace in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Hagan. No points so far. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Hagan. On the wing, Wallace. Allen outside. From outside the arc. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Coming off the screen, you have to play Allen for his shot. That creates a passing lane for his teammates.
Here's Howard. Good D by Wallace. Celtics trail by 7. Here's Robertson. Pass to Wallace. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now, here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You got to make a quick decision after you set the screen, and Dwight Howard knows exactly when to roll after the screen.
To the paint. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
A big strength of Rose. He has spent lots of time on becoming a better shooter, and it shows.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. And here comes the break. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Here's Robertson. And here's Wallace. Howard grabs the miss.
Excellent job to impact that attempt and prevent the easy deuce.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, the Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys?
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Time called here. The Liberty decide to talk it over. Whiteside, he's checked in for Brooks.
In for Boston, number 30, Hassan Whiteside.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Shays. And here's Howard, defended by Whiteside. 6 on the shot clock. Howard against Whiteside. And again, it's Louisville missing. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Boston. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Launches a 3. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
You know, guys, we often talk about players when they get hot, you just can't stop them. Allen, too athletic there, and too good a shooter, too.
Now here's Rose. 5 points in the game. Here's Chase, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Whiteside. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Yeah, he just couldn't get out of his own way there. I like the aggressiveness, but that's his second foul.
Bowl, he's checked in for Boston. Here's Hagan. Down low. And finished off by Bowl.
It's really easy for Bowl to throw it down. Man, I'm a little jealous, especially with these freaky knees that I've got. I don't even think I could dunk in my dreams.
Here's Hagan. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Whiteside with a screen on Rose. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scale.
Here's Drew following the bucket by Boston. Inside. And it's Howard finishing it off.
You know, showing flashes of his old self here. I mean, when Howard finds that rhythm, he feels like nobody can stop him, and he's right.
And Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got his second basket of the game.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Louisville has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Thomas. And Whiteside with a block. And that's out of bounds. Louisville will retain possession. For Louisville, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Here's Divac. Banked it in off the glass.
Divac doing work in the paint, just too strong.
Boston trailing. Suggs, the pass to Whiteside. Poke loose. It's stolen by Love. Hayward with it. Picked up by Allen. Pass to Thomas. Here's Beal. Hayward outside. Ooh, stolen by Allen. To the inside. Here's Bull. And finished Finished off by Bull.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The Celtics shooting about 60% for the game. Here's Bull. And it's Boston scoring again.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Boston with the ball. Back to the basket by Louisville. Now Whiteside. He's got 10. Pass to Mobley. The three. Love grabs the miss. For Louisville, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Now here's Beal. Give him 8 points now. And he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
This position might be shooting guard, but Beal has no problems taking it inside.
And the Celtics making a change here. Adams is checked in. And so Joe Mazzulla decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. .152 left in the first half. Mobley outside. Back to Suggs. Allen on the wing. Launches it. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
So smooth and so efficient with the stroke. Ray Allen makes it look effortless.
Beal left side. Wide open look. Hayward against Allen. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Second shot opportunity. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. We've got Steven Adams out there, Clark. What comes to your mind when you're asked about him?
Well, I love his grit. I love his physicality, man. He is just an anchor when he gets in the paint, when he sets a screen. You just don't move this guy. And his hands are really good. I mean, he's a throwback, but boy, is he effective and impactful in the way he rebounds, sets screens, and defends. And he never shies away from physicality.
Now here's Allen. 15 in his last outing. Bull. And finished off by Bull.
Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Down low. Here's Love. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Bull.
Bob Love, one of the old school forwards, has that real nice game. Plays an old school style, close to the ground, but excels at scoring the ball and defending.
Free throw drops for Love. Brooks, he's checked in for Bull. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. To the paint. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Beal surveying the D. Love a screen on Allen. Beal from outside. And they recover it. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Boston out in front, up 3. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Well, Coach Mazzulla, a pretty good start for you guys. As we look at the second half, what's the message in the locker room?
Just continue to do what we do. We had great points when they were making tough shots and they went on a run. But we played well, we executed. And then once we get to our spacing and our early offense, we're hard to guard.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Hi, everybody. We've got your favorite segment on tap.
Taking a look here now at Boston. They've had a great start to the season as we thought they might. They play together. They play for one another.
Swinging back over to that first half for the Celtics now. They're in a tight one.
Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into their heads. In fact, they've looked... Glad you could join us. Ryan Anderson and crew are...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. So it's Boston now. It's a three-point game. We've got Dwight Howard, and it's Drew in at the small forward position. Pass to Whiteside. Again, the Celtics good for two more.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And for the Celtics, they've got Hassan Whiteside, and it's Allen in at the 2 spot. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Drew. The rebound by Allen. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Robertson. Over Rose, and Robertson gets it to go. Robertson's got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past. Boy, he gives this team exactly whatever scoring it needs, and that's one of the things you really like about him.
Rose, the pass to Ginobili. Howard, the screen. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Yeah, I like the fact that Howard is really good at staying aggressive when he knows he's hot, in attack mode on the offensive end.
Allen, right side. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Hagan. No points yet. And a miss there on the triple.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And he slams it in one-handed.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rosette? Showing you a little bit of the back-to-the-future Rose with those moves.
Whiteside with a screen on Rose. Nice shot by Whiteside. He's got 16.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
And the way they attacked the glass was absolutely infectious, finishing in the top 10 in total rebounding in the league.
And as for their shot blocking, interior defense was one of the hallmarks of this team. They protected the rim and forced teams to beat them on the perimeter. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Drew. Howard in the high post. Shot clock at 6. Can't cash it in from the high post.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
Pass to Robertson. Allen outside. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Shays has got 4 rebounds in the game. Rose outside. Here's Drew. Allen defending. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. And then on Tuesday,
the road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
Bowl, he's checked in for Whiteside. Wallace, the pass to Bowl. Allen outside. The 3 ball. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Drew. Still without a bucket. And Hagan pulls it down. Pass to Robertson. It's stolen by Howard. Rose right side. Driving in. And the layup is good. Rose has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best. An attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. And Robertson gets it to go.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Pass to Drew. Now here's Howard. Watched by Wallace. Releases. Oh, that one bounces around and comes back out. Celtics lead by 5. Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Allen, right side. Puts it up. And Boston again with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Rose with it. 9 points in the game. Howard, the screen. Drew, the pass to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Here's Bull. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Yes, sirree. Feed Bull inside, and he'll reward you.
Pass to Drew. Here's Ginobili. Rose outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's Robertson. Inside. Here's Wallace. And he dunks it down.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Rose outside. They set the pick. To the inside. Shays. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Shays has got 6 points.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Suggs outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brooks from outside. Buries it from 3. Brooks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Clark, every now and then you run into a player like Dylan Brooks, epitomizing that junkyard dog mentality.
Yeah, well said, B.A. I mean, when he's out there on the floor, you're going to feel and see Dylan Brooks. I mean, he's going to mix it up with anybody and everybody. There aren't many guys walking around looking to be as physical as Dylan does.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. And stolen by Suggs. From deep, Mobley gets the 3 ball to go. Mobley's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issues defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
Well, another area they've been productive is off of turnovers, scoring many times after forcing the ball out of their opponent's hands.
To the paint. Here's Divac. Adams grabs the miss. Boston leading by 11. Here's Robertson. Give him 8. Count that one. Robertson's got 10 points in the game.
From anywhere in the lane, Robertson's strength and quickness usually means he's the last man standing.
It's Beal on the wing. For 3. Offensive board. Boston on offense. This is the most they've led, 13 points. To the middle. Adams, shot's good. He's got 6.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him. This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
Mobley outside. 44 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Robertson. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks against Thomas. Back to Beal. Fires from deep. With the second effort. D-Box. Pass to Love. Here's Thomas. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Mobley outside. Here's Robertson. And he makes it on the layup. Robertson's got 8 here in this quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They hold a real... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service down right there, boy.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Gordon Hayward is out there with Dwight Howard. Then there's Derrick Rose, and it's Ginobili in at the shooting guard position. Doesn't go that time. Great D that time from Allen. Celtics lead by 15. Pass to Robertson. Down low. Wallace, the pass to Whiteside. Over Howard. And he can't bank that one in.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Out to Hayward. Here's Drew. And that's out of bounds. Louisville will retain possession. And Louisville making a change here.
Number 4,
Here's Ginobili. It's Hayward on the wing. Pass to Ginobili. Just 4 to shoot. Howard with a screen on Allen. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Whiteside with a screen on Rose. Whiteside can't get it to go.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Hayward, right side. Rose outside. To the paint. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Well, he's experienced at running screen and rolls, isn't he, guys? I mean, Rose is a pro at picking the defense apart in pick and roll situations.
Pass to Hagan. And here's Allen. Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Whiteside with a screen on Rose. And Robertson gets it to go.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Back to Hayward. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 6 rebounds in the game. Allen outside. Pass to Robertson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Bowl, he's checked in for Boston. Hayward outside. Pass to Ginobili. Now here's Rose. Louisville working the ball around now. Here's Shays. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Hey, it's obvious. When you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
And Louisville making a change here. Celtics lead by 13. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. There's a screen by Bull. For three, Allen. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Howard's shot's good.
And you know what? There's no question about it. Dwight Howard still has it going on inside.
Bull, a screen on Rose. Inside. And that one's good. Bull. And the Celtics lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Oh, it's blocked by Bull.
Great defense from Bull, using that massive wingspan perfectly right there.
Allen on the wing. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Rose outside. Good D by Wallace. Celtics lead by 15. Here's Robertson. Pass to Hagan to the left wing. Now Wallace, guarded by Rose. Wallace's shot is good.
And that is textbook perfect, the bounce pass. Exactly how you want to throw it.
Here's Ginobili. Here's Drew. To the inside. Howard, the pass to Rose. And a nice finish on the layup.
He's trying to will this team back into it, doing all he can offensively.
Here's Robertson to the middle. Here's Bull. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And once Bull gets going, catches fire, he stays with it, which is bad news for the opponent.
Pass to Howard. Over Bull. Howard's shot's good. Howard's got 14 points here in the second half.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Bull, a screen on Rose. And here's Bull, guarded by Howard. And finished off by Bull.
Great job right there, using his size to full advantage.
Here's Rose. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Chase. Takes a three. Money from 3.
That's a second made 3, first of this half.
Celtics lead by 14. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Whiteside, he's checked in for Boston. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, he can't get the layup. For Louisville, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in this fourth quarter.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Whiteside with a screen on Rose. Oh, he dropped it straight in.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Knocked away. Stolen by Whiteside. Here's Robertson.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he racks racks up 2.
And you know, for the Big O tonight, doesn't really matter inside, outside, well defended or not. He's scoring at will.
At the line for the Celtics, Oscar Robertson.
Louisville trails by 17. Now Rose. Howard, the screen. Oh, nice setup for the slam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Robertson, guarded by Rose. Good for 2.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Rose outside. Howard inside.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Here's Robertson. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the
Imagine. If we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now look at Memphis' starting group. Joe Dumars is out there with Johnson. Then there's Marion. Then it's Garnett. And it's Sigma and at the 5 spot.
Yeah, and in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now here's Garnett. Doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wallace. Here's Hagan. He's guarded by Johnson. Hagan passes to Allen. Launches it. The rebound by Garnett. Pass to Dumars. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. It's taken away by Wallace. Robertson against Marion. Right side a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Robertson against Marion, and they pick up 2.
What you love about Robertson is that he knows his strength on offense and plays to them with confidence.
Garnett left side. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Robertson, and Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I'd consider calling timeout right away after that one. The defense has to be better there.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Now, here's Dumars. After the miss by Oscar Robertson. Down low, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he just elevates and powers in the one-hander.
Textbook. Right side a screen. Here's Robertson. And he uses the glass on the lane. Robertson's got 6.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Johnson with the bounce pass. And here's Dumars outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Pass to Allen. Right side sets the pick for Allen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And this Grizzlies organization, Greg, not afraid to innovate.
Yeah, we see that with the offense they've implemented. Different from just about any other team in the league. Rather than pick and roll, it's much more predicated on off-ball shifts and cutting.
Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
That ties the game. Sigma's got his second bucket.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And the jam by Wallace.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
The Grizzlies have gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. Second, the Grizzlies.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive push.
And Dumars throws it down.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
To the paint, here's Whiteside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his third assist on the night. Garnett with the screen for Johnson. Pass to Dumars. Here's Garnett. Three-pointer. Good on the triple.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Robertson left side. Now Whiteside. It's hauled in by Sickman.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Robertson against Johnson. Dumars the pass to Garnett. And it's Whiteside with the rebound.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Pass to Allen. Here's Hagan, covered by Dumars. And here is Robertson. And taken away by Johnson. Outside Dumars. Now, here's Johnson. Back to Dumars. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Well, it was the Memphis Grizzlies in their last game, a loss to Dallas. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. Here's Bull. Bull setting the pick for Mobley. Pass to Suggs. Pocket 6. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
Here's Black Hole. Bull covering. And it goes out of bounds. One off Bull. Here's Bing.
Yeah, Suggs brings good energy and intensity to his defensive efforts.
Pass to Adams. Brooks kicks to Suggs. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Turkoglu against Adams. And the basket by Turkoglu. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, and this team looks for Turkoglu to score, especially when he gets a good look inside.
Mobley the pass to Adams. Outside, Suggs. Pass to Mobley. 6 to shoot. That 3 off the mark. Memphis leading by 4. Bobbed up there for Drummond. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And let's quickly take a look at the stats for Jalen Suggs. Some last season stats for him. He averaged about 16 points a game, 3 assists and 4 rebounds. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Now, here's Suggs. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A three-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Mark was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Mark, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Mobley. Grizzlies making the shot inside. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it, the fast break chance. Here's Turkoglu. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And it's an 8-point Grizzly lead.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And, Kevin, every opportunity counts.
And that one drops for him. Turkoglu's got 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brooks finds Adams. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Drummond. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The shot's good from Smith.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Here's Mobley, and the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Celtics have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Grizzlies lead by 10. And we'll be back in just a moment with the... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Johnson carrying his out there with Garnett. Then it's Joe Dumars, and it's Blackwell in at the 5.
Memphis just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Marion. They grab their own miss. Garnett getting it done down there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Wallace with the screen on Johnson. Robertson dishes to Wallace. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got 6 assists here tonight. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Stolen by Brooks. Johnson against Robertson. Wallace the screen to the middle. Poked away, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up on Tuesday and then on Monday.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Allen's shot is off. Memphis leading by 6. High post Johnson. Nothing on the board. Garnett outside. Here is Sigma. Nice defense from Wallace. High post Allen. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And Oscar Robertson with the slam.
Going to the rack with energy and to be afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
The Celtics making a switch here. Whiteside's checked in. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isola. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here's Johnson. Pass to Sigma. Takes it off the glass. Sigma's got 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Whiteside, a screen on Johnson. Robertson passes to Whiteside. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Whiteside's got his second bucket tonight. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. To the inside. Sigma. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And just an excellent setup. Joe Dumars just plays with such poise and intelligence. The quintessential combo guard.
Allen for 3. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Johnson attacking. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
No good from Robertson. For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Dumars against Allen.
Oscar Robertson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Marion kicks to Garnett. Shot clock at 5.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And it's Allen with the jam.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Garnett with a screen on Allen. Lob pass to Garnett. And taken away by Wallace. Here's Allen. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really there.
Garnett high post. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett's so good with the ball in his hand.
Robertson against Johnson. Robertson passes to Hagan. Now Whiteside. Allen for the 3. Allen with another miss.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
Outside a screen. It's deflected and taken away by Johnson. And it's Memphis on the break. And Dumars gets it to go. Dumars got 10. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Adams, he's checked in for Whiteside. Cole comes in for Wallace. Mobley, he's checked in for Ray Allen. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Robertson. Ball kicks to Suggs. Adams with the screen on Smith. Here's Mobley. Boston again missing. Memphis leading by 7. Here's Bing. Scoreless thus far. Banked in off the glass.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Mobley outside. Adams outside. Pass to Suggs. Now Mobley. Boston. No good that time either. Here's Bing. Drummond trying to get himself free. And that one's good. Bing. And now it's an 11-point Grizzly lead. Here's Hagan. A kick out to Mobley. Screen by Bol. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Again, Mobley missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Marion passes to Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Turkoglu. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Hagan. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Marion. Here's Bing. And he converts the layup. Bing's got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Celtics making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Black Holes checked in for the Grizzlies. Celtics trail by 13. Mobley outside. Brooks kicks the ball. Nice ball movement by Boston.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Suggs.
2 minutes.
Shot clock at 6. Boston needs to get off a shot. Mobley misses.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
They set the pick. Turkoglu passes to Black Hole. And Boston with the rebound.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, and it's one thing to get the shots you want. It's another to make them. They've got good scorers on this team.
The towering presence that is Ball. Good at staying active and going after those offensive rebounds.
To the left side wing. 55 seconds left to play here in the half. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Drummond. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Celtics trail by 11. Mobley finds Brooks. Driving in. And the lead is down inside single digits. Brooks has got his first 2 points of the night.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. First inside before the D can react. Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
And stolen by Drummond. 3-on-3. Here's Bing. He just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Well, that's a gut punch to him to have. Just demoralizing.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. Back right after this.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference.
I think for Memphis, they knew it was going to be a tough year, and I got to say it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. We hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
And now, how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the Grizzlies. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been one outstanding game so far from Joe Dumars.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, the way I see it, it's an added bonus. And you can see team chemistry really growing as a result of him racking up the assists.
Celtics trail by 12. Robertson is out there with Allen. Then there's Whiteside. Then it's Wallace. And it's Hagan. In at the 3, the small forward. That's the Boston 5.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Garnett. Oh, the tenacity of KG.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Robertson passes to Hagan. Right side a screen. Driving inside. A nice shot by Hagan.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And here's Dumars outside. High arcing shot. Celtics trail by 12. Robertson outside. Pass to Hagan. Whiteside, a screen on Johnson. The shot's good from Robertson. Robertson's got 11.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
Sigma, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Hey, I like the unselfishness. If someone has a better opportunity, make the next pass.
Robertson passes to Whiteside. That's good. And Robertson with the assist. Robertson's got his 9th assist in the game now. And so the timeout here called by Thomas Isolo. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
Well, the commitment they brought to the boards is evident in those numbers. Rebounding's never a glamour stat, but it wins you games.
Outside Dumars. Back to Garnett. Fires the 3. Garnett drains the triple.
And so far, Garnett has dominated this game, getting to his spots and executing.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys, back to you.
I appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
The Celtics Entertainment.
Here's Hagan. Out to Wallace. This ball movement by Boston. Pass to Hagan. Just 5 on the clock. And here is Robertson. Launches a 3. That's his 4th miss. He's made 5 of 9. Now Johnson. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now, and it goes down 2 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Celtics trail by 16. Allen up top, covered by Dumars. Wallace with the screen on Johnson. Wallace gets to Allen. Shoots over Dumars. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Here's Garnett, and it's sent back by Waltz. Robertson against Marion. Whiteside, a screen on Marion. Cuts off the pass. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. Johnson with it. Garnett with a screen on Robertson. Johnson, the pass to Sigma. Garnett outside. And again, Memphis no good. Celtics trail by 16. Robertson outside. Wallace with a screen on Johnson. Here's Robertson. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Robertson against Johnson. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so Allen will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Robertson. Here's Hagan, guarded by Marion. Robertson against Johnson. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Stan, what advice would you give to coaches that are leading a struggling team?
Well, Kevin, I think the number one thing, whether you're leading a struggling team or a team playing really well or anything in between, is to just stay consistent. Keep working on the things that you know over time make teams consistent. Go out and talk about those things day in and day out and try to get your team to focus on them.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Steven Adams is checked in for Whiteside. And Memphis also making a switch. Smith is checked in. Turkoglu outside. Drummond sets the screen for Turkoglu. To the paint. Pulls up. And there's Drummond. That's good on the assist from Turkoglu. Drummond's got his second basket of the night.
Well, if Drummond's going to score, the paint is where it's going to happen.
Here's Sugg. He gets it in there. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Smith outside. Turkoglu passes the black hole. Deflects the pass. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Drummond, a huge target rolling to the rim.
Mobley, left side. Pass to Adams. Mobley against Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Mobley kicks to Brooks. Here's Sugg. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Now here is Smith. Into the lane. Misses the layup. Celtics trail by 12. Mobley looking it over. Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, he threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Memphis has gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. To the wing right side. For the 3. Bing can't hit.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Brooks from outside. Turkoglu grabs the board, and the Grizzlies leading by 10. Drummond with a screen on Bol. Turkoglu passes to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
So much force. Easy money for Drummond.
Mobley outside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
And the basket by Turkoglu.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
55 seconds left in the third. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Here's Bing. Beyond the arc. And Bol pulls it down. Brooks with it. Turkoglu picks him up. Brooks kicks to Bol. Here's Mobley. And he's good on the three ball. Mobley's got 7 points in the game.
For Mobley, three-point shooting is a specialty.
Here's Bing. 9 points in the game so far. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front, up. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. We've got Garnett. Johnson is out there with Dumars. Then there's Marion, and it's Sigma, and it's set and out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Down low, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Nobody near Allen. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson. Robertson's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. There's the pick. Johnson surveying the floor. Shoots from the corner. Garnett can't get it to go. Robertson against Johnson. Robertson left side. Over Johnson. No good off the front iron. Memphis leading by 11. Lob pass to Garnett. And stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Hagan. Lets it go with the three. It's hauled in by Sigma. Sigma's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Dumars. Tries again. And the shot is good from Garnett. And the Grizzlies lead by 13.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Johnson against Robertson. Marion with the steal. Johnson dishes to Garnett. Rebound, Boston. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Robertson against Johnson. Right wing. Here's Hagan. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Robertson outside. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside. Sigma, no good. Celtics trail by 13. Robertson right side. Whiteside, a screen on Johnson. And Whiteside with the basket on the assist by Robertson.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Robertson against Johnson. Garnett with a screen on Robertson. Garnett outside. Offline with his three. For Boston, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Robertson. Down low. Here's Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Johnson, the pass to Sigma. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Pass to Robertson. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Garnett. Oh, look at
that. How about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Robertson outside. To the inside. Here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Oh, up high and down hard with that one-hander.
He got a little extra forceful. You're right with that one. Johnson outside. Marion up top. It's Dumars on the wing. Garnett the screen. Shoots. Dumars misses. Celtics trail by 7. And taken away by Johnson. And here they come. Lob pass. Whoa, Garnett playing well above the rim.
Those are the kinds of plays that win games. Really savvy D, and give him credit for looking to go straight up the court with him.
Here's Robertson. Here's Whiteside. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
The 7-footer, Whiteside, using that size and snatching up the offensive board and finding his own opportunity.
Here's Garnett. And he banks in the layup. Garnett's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Garnett, that's in there. Johnson with the assist. And it's now 22 points for Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Robertson against Johnson. Wallace with a screen for Allen. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. At one point, they led by 16. Garnett with a screen on Robertson. Garnett surveying the defense. Pocket 6. Here's Johnson. Jacks up a 3. That does not go. Here's Hagan, covered by Johnson. Dumars against Robertson. Whiteside, a screen on Dumars. A quick pass leads him right to the rack.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. From deep. And down goes the 3.
It's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. The Grizzlies making a change here. Drummond's checked in. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, Ellie, thank you. Now Johnson. Rebounded by Allen inside.
Well, give credit to the defense for cutting him off. Normally, that'd be easy points for him at the rim.
Johnson against Robertson. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Garnett. And Wallace with the block. Celtics trail by 10. Robertson outside. Oh, softly lays it in.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And that one is good.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Grizzlies.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Garnett.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Garnett with a screen on Allen. The 11-footer, and he jams it in. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to.